Hello, my name is Barbara Rosenberg. I'm a community resource consultant for ElderWorks, located in Palatine, Illinois, at 251 East Northwest Highway. We are all things seniors in terms of helping refer clients to senior living and home care, and in addition, many other resources. We put out a wonderful senior resource directory, which is a book that can be picked up in our office. It is also online at elderworks.org. I wanted to just take a few minutes today to talk about approaching a hesitant family member who may need care, or a family member who is part of the process for the person needing care. What to do, how to speak to them. So I think the first piece of advice would be to know any medical needs, have a professional physician or a geriatrician, a geriatric type of doctor, or neurologist. Speak with a family member, speak with a potential client that may need the care, so that you have a medical background of exactly what is going on with the person or your family member. In addition, knowing that finances are all set up, the powers of attorney for healthcare, the powers of attorney for property, wills, trusts, etc. Because a lot of what we do is all private pay. Retirement living, home care, all private pay. There is no insurance for that. So before you can have a discussion about hesitancy, you need to know what is possible. And so we always say to put together sort of the God forbid book of planning, and planning when everyone is of decisional capacity and of sound mind, because those are the kinds of things that you're going to need to go to in terms of resources in order to even make decisions. ElderWorks is a complimentary service, a not-for-profit 501c3. We are an objective party. We can help be a resource for various places for family members to move to educate you on the various areas, and also for home care. We can talk to family members by phone, and gathering that type of information is really what is going to help you in your discussion with hesitant family members or the hesitant client that really needs the services. Because oftentimes there is that big dynamic. While ElderWorks is a complimentary service, some families need to have a care manager involved. And a care manager is a profession, it's somebody that you would need to compensate to really help with any dynamics that may be going on within the family, or with a client who may, for example, have some sort of dementia where there may be some belligerence, some disagreements, so dynamic between a family member and the prospective client. And you want to make sure that all the parties are on the same page, and a care manager can be very helpful as well. Some of the things that are very important in terms of your approach is meeting in person, trying to avoid phone calls to talk about this, because oftentimes people will feel as if you're talking at them. In-person meetings with a family over a cup of coffee, over a breakfast, and talking about some of the options that are available is very wise just in person. It's just a different approach. And also, if you've gathered some brochures from places, be it retirement living, assisted living, memory care, or even a home care company, just to say, hey, these are some resources that are out there for you, and do you want to look through these? I've made some phone calls and didn't cost anything, and just to talk to people about what might be possible for you. And, always to as you're delivering your, information, just to speak slowly and in a tone that is clear and non-confrontational. It's very important to have sympathy, empathy, if you've been there before. And also, if that person might have a close ally in the family, that is also helpful to ease the agita of not being told you need to move or you need to get help in the house, but these are the options and this is what you're able to do. And which is why I go back to knowing medical and financial. Those two things are very, very big before you can even have a discussion. So that preparation, because this way that work is already done and you already know. So then it becomes, how am I going to deliver this message? Given that we're able to do these kinds of things, because there is the money, we understand what care might be needed based on medical. And then say, this person from this community, this person from this home care company type thing can call us and talk about maybe the hours that someone can, come in, like a friend, like a pal that could drive you to the doctor, or somebody who can come to your apartment and bring you to a activity in the arts class, or to a movie, or to some wonderful program a senior living community is doing. Oftentimes the unknown is still the old-fashioned quote unquote nursing home mentality, where our seniors or their family members are remembering the nursing homes from years ago. The culture has changed. It is not like that, but they don't know that. So it's a matter of educating. In addition, the other thing that is very helpful is if you can get to the point where you say, oh, let's go to Centennial Community. They've offered to have us for lunch or for dinner. It's a free lunch or a free dinner. It's like going to a hotel and you go together. These places will have 2-3 people in for lunch, depending on what's happening with certainly the pandemic. We have to think about that. But these places are all touring with masks for the most part, dining maybe in a separate area just to try the food out. So sometimes when you physically take them and show them, it becomes unthreatening. Home care placements, they come to your house, they'll meet with you. You can meet with the different possible caregivers and interview them. So the important thing to remember is that there is choice. And that is what we like to stress at ElderWorks, that regardless of what your family's needs are, to remember that there is choice, and to remember that any of the ElderWorks consultants can help you define exactly what you may need. There's many resources out there. And I thank you for your time. If you have any questions, you may call us at 847-462-0885. That is our main number, and any of us can assist you. Thank you so much.